Hi, welcome to Auntie Nat's Crochet. Thank you for choosing this tutorial video. Do check out my other videos too. If you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is at this corner. I have 100 over videos from crochet to amigurumi, clothes to bags, hats, toys, and lots more to come. And today I'm going to make moon cake. I'm going to crochet moon cake. This is not the big one. I do not know how to bake a moon cake or make jelly moon cake, but I can crochet one. Okay? So this is how it look like. This is made from lace yarn. This is a lace yarn, and for this particular one I use a 2mm hook. With lace yarn and 2mm hook, it will turn out like this, a smaller version of the moon cake. So now for tutorial's sake, I'm going to use cotton yarn, and I'm going to use a 3mm hook. So obviously this one, the moon cake, will turn out slightly bigger than this one. I had another moon cake video last year. If you want to check that out, the pattern is slightly different from this one. But anyway, it's still moon cake. Maybe I will share the link in the description box to show you how the other moon cake looked like, if I can remember. Okay, now let's start. I'm gonna use the cotton yarn. So the pattern for this and the cotton yarn is exactly the same. It's just that this is made from lace yarn and a slightly smaller hook, whereas this is cotton yarn and I'm using 3mm hook, and of course you will need stuffing. Okay, let's start. Okay, you're gonna start by making a magic ring, or you can call it a magic circle. I'm using purple because it will turn out to look like a yam moon cake. You can use peach, you can use brown like the baked moon cake. You can Google it and see what are the colors of moon cake. So I'm gonna start by making a magic circle. Once you have a magic circle, you do 8 single crochet into the magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 single crochet into the magic ring. This is the first row. And I'm going to go to the next row. Next row I'm going to do increase. That is 2 single crochet into each stitch. So now we go back to the first stitch. Now if you're not sure where is the first stitch, you count back from the hook here, and count the V shape, count back from the hook, and go to the first stitch, and you do 2 single crochet in each stitch starting from that first stitch. And add a marker to remind myself where is the starting point. So I'm going to do 2 single crochet in each stitch. So I started with 8 single crochet, and now I'm doing increase, which means this row I should have 16 stitches. Okay, this is row 2. After row 2, I'm going to do single crochet followed by an increase. You do 1 single crochet, and this row I'm going to work on the back loop only. If you look at the V shape here, this is the front loop, this is the back loop. This is the front loop, and this one is the back loop. So I'm using only the back loop. So you do 1 single crochet, and you do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into that same stitch. It's all on the back loop. So you have 1 and you have increase. Because later we're gonna work on this line here, this front loop here. So you're gonna do 1, increase. So I should have 24 stitches in this row. And this is the last increase. So now I am going to slip stitch to this first one here first. No, it's okay. I don't have to. You can slip stitch every row, or you can just do it in a round. Because it doesn't really matter, because later we're gonna build flowers here. Anyway, this line has already gone up here. So later when I build that flower, I will try and hide this line here so that it won't be obvious that it went up. So now row 4. Row 4, I do not have to go through the back loop. I just use both loop. I'm going to do single crochet. Increase, and single crochet. This is one set, and you continue. You do single crochet, increase, single crochet. You do not need the back loop or the front loop, you just do both loops. So it's going in a circle. So this row you should have 32 stitches. I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of the row. Next row, row 5, I'm going to work on the back loop again. So this row 5, we're going to work on the back loop, only on the back loop. I'm going to do 3 single crochet followed by an increase. Means this is 1, 2, 3, increase only on the back loop. This is the front loop, this is the back loop. I'm going to take just the back loop. 1, 2, 3. Let me add a marker. And you do an increase. So this is one set. And you're going to do 8 sets of this, and by the time you come back to this starting point, you should have 40 stitches. By the time you reach here, you should have 40 stitches, and I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of this row. Okay, now we're going to go to row 6. Row 6, I'm going to do 2 single crochet, or should I say single crochet in the next 2. And let me add my marker. This is 1, 2, 1, 2, and we do an increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch, and we're going to do 2 single crochet, 1, 2. So single crochet, increase, single crochet, single crochet. This is one set. So you're going to do 8 sets, and by the time you come back here, you should have 48 stitches. Okay, now row 7. Row 7, we're going to start with a single crochet. After this single crochet, you're going to do a half double crochet. Half double crochet means you yarn over, Now you have 3 yarn on your hook, you put through all 3. So this is a half double crochet. You do one more half double crochet in the next stitch, and then you're going to do double crochet increase in the next, which means this stitch I'm going to do 2 double crochet in the same stitch. And next I'm going to do half double crochet and another half double crochet in the next, single crochet in the next, and the next one is a slip stitch. So you're going to look like this. So this is one set, single crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet. Here you have double crochet increase, means 2 double crochet into the same stitch, half double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, slip stitch. Let me do one more time. Single, half double, half double, double increase, half double, half double, single, and slip stitch. So this is the second hump. So by the time you come back here, you should have about 6 of this. Okay, this is how it look like. And you make another one. You make this and you make another one. This one, some of the rows we did on the back loop, but for this one is the base. You do not need to do back loop. You just follow the same number of stitch. You can drag the video back to the front. You follow the same number of stitch until this point, but without doing the back loop thing. It's just like this, no back loop. Here, certain rows is on the back loop. Okay, so it's exactly the same piece. So now I'm going to do the flowers here before I do the sides and join, because once I join it, it's kind of difficult to do the flower. Okay, you just grab a yarn here, you just pull this tail over to the back, pull this tail over to the back, tie a knot with the tail of from the foundation chain. Okay, you tie a knot. Don't pull too tight, it might come over to this side. So now we pull it on this row 2. This row 2, we have this one row of back loop. I mean the front loop is showing here. Here also the front loop. So we are going to start from the row 2, and we're going to move our way up to row 4. This is row 4. So here, you just grab one of this front loop, yarn over, and chain 1, and you go to the top, not exactly directly on the top, the one next to it. You do a single crochet, then you do a single crochet into the next stitch and also the next stitch. So there are 3. So do 1 here and 3 on row 4. So after you do 3, you chain 1, you go back to the next stitch here. We started from here, you go to the next stitch and do a single crochet. Oops. Do a single crochet. then you go to the next stitch, this row 2, go to the next stitch, the next front loop, do a single crochet, chain 1. Every time you chain 1 means we're going up to row 4. So we started with this, we skip 1, we go to the next one and do a single crochet. So here 1, 2, 3 single crochet, and 1 more on the next. And you chain 1, you go back down to the row 2, to the next front loop here. Oops. And you do a single crochet, and you have something like this. So you continue to build a flower here and make sure you hide this part here, because this is the part where you will kind of, the line kind of break off. So try your level best to hide this. So I'll come back to you once I am at the end of this row. So you should have 6 of this, 6 or 7, I can't remember. So long you fill up this space, and you will see this pom here is in order. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the last part here. Okay, I've come to the last stitch, which you will come back here. So I'm gonna chain 1 and pull tight. And I am going to pull this to the back. And tie a knot. And leave it there. Okay, so this is how it look like. So if you have eaten a moon cake before, in the middle there will have this flower kind of thing. Okay, so now we're going to continue the sides here. The sides here. Okay, this one you just leave it. Wait, let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, actually I have 8 flowers here. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the side. So the side here, I'm going to do double crochet only on the back loop. Okay, starting from here, double crochet means you yarn over. Okay, sorry, you should chain 1 first. Yarn over, just go to the back loop. This is the front loop, this is the back, sorry, this is the front loop, this is the back loop. Just do on the back loop so that this one will drop down. So yarn over, go to the back loop and do a double crochet. Just double crochet, there's no increase or decrease. So by the time you come back here, you should have 54 double crochet. Okay, this is the last stitch. So after this, we do not need to work on the back loop. Now I'm gonna slip stitch to the chain 1 space, and then the chain on top of the chain 1. And now I'm going to do a half double crochet. For row 9 and row 10, you're gonna do the same thing, 2 rows. First, you're gonna do a half double crochet, and then you're going to do 8 front post double crochet. You yarn over. This is the front post. You put your hook underneath the previous double crochet, you yarn over and do a double crochet. This is front pose. Front pose means it's like you're gonna make this pop up. Back pose means you're gonna go backwards. So you yarn over, go underneath, and do a double crochet. Oops. Okay, let's see how many I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So by the time you have 8, it's just nice you cover this shape here. And after this 8, you're gonna do a half double crochet, and again yarn over, and you're gonna do a front pose. 8 of it. So by the time you do 8 front pose, you should cover this one here. So you continue until here. You should have 2 rows of it. Row 9 and row 10, you do the same thing. Okay, this is the last stitch. So I'll slip stitch to the first stitch here, chain 1. You pull tight, and this one will become a knot. And make sure you leave a long tail for sewing. So you get back the base that we did. I'm gonna start sewing from here so that I don't have to end this and start with a new fresh yarn. Just continue from here. Okay, when you place this here, you see this shape here. You see these 2 half double crochet. These 2 half double crochet will kind of like sink in a bit here. These 2 half double crochet. You place this at the half double crochet part here. And you will sew stitch by stitch. So here you make sure this part here, you make sure you put it on top of the half double crochet part, and you hold on to it so that when you sew, in case if here you got accidentally have an extra stitch, so instead of just following the stitch, you make sure you follow this gap here so that it will become like this. So you hold on to this half double crochet and this part here, this slip stitch part, and you just hold on to it and you start sewing. I will sew until here or here before I add stuffing. If we add stuffing now, it's kind of in the way. So I'm gonna sew like this. Oh, I guess my yarn is too long. And here to here. Because I'm not sure, maybe 1 or 2 I might have wrong number of stitches. So when you hold it here, you won't go wrong. So when you add stuffing, this one will sink in and it will look like this. It will look like the actual mooncake. So here same thing. This, because here sometimes it's straightened, you can't really see. So just find the half double crochet part, and this is the slip stitch part. Just hold it there, and you start to stitch. So here, in case you have extra stitch, and you just leave it so long this part do not move. So I'll continue to stitch. Don't forget to add stuffing when you are around here. I'll come back to you and show you the final result. Okay, I've added stuffing and come to the end, the last few stitches. I think my tail is too long. So once you reach here, you just double check and see if there's any hole anywhere. You might miss a stitch. Okay, this part here, you can actually, just like any amigurumi, you just work it around here. Just go around here, and after 1-2 round, you can just cut it away, and you check and see if you have any holes anywhere that you want to hide. You can use this tail to hide it now. I'm gonna cut this and I'm gonna shape it around, and now see, now it looks like a mooncake. This is from cotton yarn, this is from lace yarn, and this is my mooncake from last year. If you want to know how to make this, you can go check out the video for this, or maybe I'll share it in the description box below. So happy Mooncake Festival to those who will be celebrating it, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next post.